font way smaller and we put it in the corner, and we just made the font a bit bigger, you know, so it's not something that you have to really zoom into, if you know what I mean. And this was a double page spread advertorial I made. I thought I could do something different, add 2 people on, you know, 1 whole page. And I used my slogan again, leap in comfort, but this time I put live in comfort. Because young people, they like to look good but not feel good. So in Kappa products, you look good and you feel good. Next one. So yeah, I made the font a bit smaller. And this is my video. If you just want to click, it's my advert.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Oh, mamma mia, mamma mia. Mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me. For me. For me.
Yes, thank you. So in this advert, I enjoyed making it. You know, I had a lot of fun, met new people as Kappa. Kappa, you just meet lots of people, you just have lots of fun, and towards the ending I thought I'd have a bit of laughter, because that's what it's all about. It's about great banter, being who you want to be, just being yourself. Shout out to Queen for letting me use their song, Bohemian Rhapsody. If you want to check it out, it's on YouTube. And thank you. Do we have any questions? Hi there.
Remind me what the slogan is again?
Instead of leap in comfort, it's live in comfort. Why? Okay, so we'll have to go over this again. Young people like to look good, but they don't really feel good. You see someone wearing a tight dress or someone wearing really skinny jeans. But the good thing about Kappa is we've gone through both of those, you know, statuses. You can feel good and look good.
Quick question. You know Kappa,
Yes.
you say that the target audience is young adults,
Yes.
not teenagers. So do you feel like they're financially stable to purchase the clothing?
The great thing about Kappa is we have lots of ranges of prices. If you're rich, you can go for the higher products like our really expensive tracksuits. But if you haven't got too much money, you can go for things that are trainers, our tops, our jackets. We have quite a variety of prices, and it's not just for young people, it's for people that like to live in comfort, which is, you know, older people as well. Hi sir.
I saw your billboard, it doesn't really look like it's that done to scale.
Done to scale? What do you mean done to scale?
You know, it has like the brief, like the scale.
What do you mean?
Because it's a bit square, like.
The dimensions.
Yeah, the
Dimensions. Yeah, that's something I can definitely focus on. I think that billboard was my weakness actually, because I'm not really sure it relates to what the other things that I have, if you look at it, because it's a bit basic. It's because my other ideas are quite complex, and then you just see something basic and then you just think, whoa. So that's a weakness I think I had.
Don't you think basic is more like clean and calm and collected than something that is too much is going on?
I do like that. I'm quite a complex person, so my artwork, you know, complexity is me. Something that's quite basic is not me, but you know, not everyone will like it and not everyone will hate it. You know, you do get haters sometimes. So, you know, it is what it is. Hi sir.
How did you use your fashion research to influence your work?
I focused on things like tracksuits, areas where lots of people go to visit, which is Oxford Street. You'd be surprised how many people I saw that I knew for some reason. Lots of shops are around there. I researched what people like to wear, what young people do, and so I incorporated it into my work.
In terms of other examples of fashion promotion, so other magazine adverts, other billboards, other bus stop adverts, how are you inspired by existing campaigns from other brands?
I'm really, really inspired by Nike. Nike is just, you know, everywhere you go.
What is it about their campaigns that inspires you, about their promotional campaigns?
They really like to use sporty people. Like places like Puma, they use Kylie Jenner. She's not really sporty at all. She's just a public figure. Stormzy, he's not sporty, but you know, he's a public figure. But you know, Nike like to use footballers like Neymar, you know, Ozil, you know, lots of sports people that actually do sports.
What about the aesthetic choices then?
Could you go into depth about that, please?
So the colours, the fonts, the kind of style of photography that you're using in the video and in your individual pieces. What was the kind of inspiration behind that in terms of existing promotional campaigns?
So the adverts, I did a lot of research. I went on YouTube and I was looking at a lot of adverts. Quite a few of them are very short and there's actually a storyline to it. But I thought I'd do something different and add, you know, random bits, you know, add people having fun. And Nike actually do basic stuff, so this was quite related to the basics of Nike. They like to just do the logo and, you know, maybe a little quotation, but they'll have the main image there.
This is not the final draft, is it? This is
This was the final, because I was talking with my teacher the other day, and he said that if the font is too big, it doesn't really look too professional. So if you zoom it out a bit, it might look a bit better and change the font.
Is it clear who you're advertising there?
Not really, no.
No.
That's why I'd like to say this image was my weakness. Yeah. If we go on the other images. Yeah, it has, you know, the brand. It talks about the actual things, but that billboard doesn't really say too much.
Do you benefit from including a logo on there?
Yeah, I would actually.
Where did you get the inspiration from for this kind of abstract, the abstract shapes, the overlays, the kind of negative effects?
There was this artist that I researched. She's not really well known. Her name's called Jessie Maguire, and I looked at her shapes. They were really colourful. And another artist I know called Kia McCleary, I've looked at her website and she has really colourful things, and I thought I could work off of that.
What other kind of techniques do you use on Photoshop to create?
Oh, that's a great question. I use things like difference on the toolbar. I merged 4 figurines together on top of each other. I overlaid it. Some I changed the opacity and some I just kept the same. Then I added some shapes that I had to DIY myself, and then I put other stuff in the background. Yeah.
Alright, thank you.